Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. I'm so excited for today's video because it's going to be a very chatty flip through of my volume 1 very first ever completed 9x12 Project Life album. So if you'd like to see what I've done and hear about all of our stories, big and small, from January through June of 2023, stick around. Hey sweet friends, thanks for joining me for this video today. Happy Monday. I am really excited to share this with you, and yeah, it is such a happy project for me. Today, this was my first year ever participating in Project Life and kind of learning as I go with my pocket page scrapbooking. So let's just jump in. This is going to be volume 1. Now, I didn't know I was going to require more than one volume for this year, which means I need another album. And as of the last couple of months, scrapbook.com has not had this color album in stock. I'm going to try to hold out for just a little while longer. And if I can't get one, I will probably have to get a different color. Maybe I'll just get a darker gray or something. But sorry, the camera's probably, I'm going to keep probably hitting it because this is just, it's a really big album. Okay, so this is my very first, before I even started filming these, I just did some on my own to sort of get used to it. And I was consulting some of my friends like Nolana and Kim Has Plans and Jenny Garcia and Sabrina, Sabrina Scraps and Plans. Bunch of friends, like, what do I do? What even is a title card? All these questions I had. And so this was like not my favorite. The first few months are not my favorite, or first few weeks are not my favorite, but that's okay. I'm still going to share it with you. So it was obviously the beginning of the new year. There was some personal stuff going on, and so I didn't want to, have it be quite so visible. So I put a little sheet of vellum over it, not realizing like, oh, right, it's going to be tucked into here. So that's the first noob mistake, but I put this little tab in order to hold this flip out down, and just made this title card myself, because I hadn't even gotten any subscription kits really yet. I just went back and used what I had from last year's Ali Edwards kits. So there's the sensing the excitement that only comes with the start of a new year. Goodbye 2022. There's always hustle and bustle when our church has feast and friends, plus it's New Year's Day. The special bond between the former Miss Aubin, now Mrs. Wheeler, and how they missed each other. That's Nora and her old teacher. The family and much needed CAD community get-togethers. I love the instant connection we all share. That's this photo here. My own irritability as I've been away from my craft room and out of my routine, ready for school to start. And so this is Nora and her friends at the Korean adoptee party, a New Year party, and just a second generation CADs. And my currently is on there, and then a picture of us at church, and then us accidentally twinning at the Korean New Year party. Week 2 is, at the time, I'm using Jane's Agenda for all of my planner needs. So I got a new cover there. Nora went to the dentist and had a good appointment. It was my mom's 70th birthday, so we took her to dinner, and I got to get lunch with my friend Julie. So there's just journaling about all of those things. And these are Ali Edwards story kit items. And then this, I made my own little insert here because I wanted to do like kind of an introduction to our Disney trip. Even though it was only a 3-day trip, I had hundreds of photos, as typically happens. And so I kind of tried to create my own little inserts here and do one page for each park. So I stamped on vellum, this vellum I got at Joann, and just started to stamp You've Got a Friend in Me lyrics. And then I cut up this paper, which I got from Simple Stories, and I put this picture of Nora and I on the plane with her Grogu and just a little plane embellishment there. And on the back, I just embellished it with a goofy sticker. So week 3 of Project Life is when we went to Disney. And so you can see that was day 1 at Hollywood Studios. I have a whole entire Disney album, but I wanted to still include information in my Project Life. Some of the pictures are the same and some of them are not. But it's just lots of, I had a lot of fun with this, embellishing it, and I used Simple Stories and paper, or not paper, photo play, and Studio Calico stamps, and all kinds of different companies. I don't usually stick with one kit. I like to mix it up and kind of go by color. So day 2 was Magic Kingdom, and so there's journaling tucked in behind here about it. And for each day, by the way, I have, like, we rode, we met, we saw, we ate. And some of these are also from scrapbook.com as well, some of these cards. And then we park hopped to Animal Kingdom, so that's what these are from. And then day 3 was Epcot. So I have journaling on the back, again, of we rode, we met, we saw, we ate. And on the back of this card, journaling about all the things we loved about Epcot. And then we park hopped back to Magic Kingdom later on that day to see the fireworks. And you can see there's pictures of Nora and Vanellope, Nora and I with Joy, Nora and Donald, Nora and Tiana, and Nora and Elsa. And then this flip out was for, we got back on like I think it was Saturday or Friday night. There's a picture just of Nora and her friend at a basketball game that we went to on Sunday. Week 4 is clearly using a lot of red and green, which I felt was appropriate. So there's some journaling about the week. I used a lot of these arrows and asterisk chipboard pieces. A lot of this is Ali Edwards from different kits. The cork stickers are from Studio Calico, as are the labels. And then so there's just picture of Nora and her friend hanging out. I think that was one of their first play dates. And a selfie of me wearing my new jeans. And we had a winter dance, winter carnival. And so I took pictures of Nora at that. And Nora dancing on the stage at church. And then just journaling about this week. Nora hiding in my husband's suitcase, which is hilarious. Weeks 5 and 6 I did together because I didn't have a lot to share. Nora was sick, and so we didn't have a lot going on. And so I just wrote sick day, poor baby has a cold, and this little chipboard piece which says you're allowed to slow down. I wrote glow up on this picture because I got some new storage for my craft room. And so I spent a lot of time reorganizing that. This was a ton of journaling about the week. And it was a rough week because I had this mix up with Venmo, and yeah, I go into more detail about it in the process video for this week. But yeah, it was a mess. And then we watched this movie, You People, so I just took a screenshot of the image and printed that out. I took a weather screenshot. It was -13, but the wind chill was negative, like, I don't know, -30 or something. We also watched Wakanda Forever. Amazing, obviously. And then some journaling about what's currently going on that week. And I got a new haircut and color, so I took a selfie talking about what's going on in week 6. There's a lot of journaling, but not a lot of photos, which is fine. My first yummy delicious bowl I got at this Bear Blends place near us. The Super Bowl happened. I got myself a new jacket, and then we had a wellness fair at school, so there's pictures from the wellness fair. And a lot of the items I used on week 5 and 6 are Studio Calico, but I also used a lot of Ali Edwards, so I love combining my stuff. My favorite weeks, I just really like the way it all turned out. This is week 7, so it's love week. We had Nora gets her big basket of goodies on Valentine's Day, and I just loved this kit with the pleather hearts from Ali Edwards. So there's a picture of Nora with, not Nora, Jeeves, with Nora's red panda, which is just, it was just funny. And then I made a bunch of little heart-shaped fruits for Nora's school party. Those were her Valentines that her baggies that she put together, I should say I put together, for her classmates. and a picture that her teacher sent me of her with all of her goodies during their Valentine's party, a selfie I took where I was having a good hair day, and flowers my husband gave me. And then Nora got sick again, and this is her crying because she really wanted to go to a morning program and present because it was her class's turn, and she had to stay home and was homesick with me. Poor baby. So that was unfortunate. And then I just did this flip out about the week with journaling and a picture of me working on my December daily album. And then she was finally better by Sunday. So I say finally, but like 2 days, 3 days when your kid is sick feels like forever. So we went to get Thai food, and then we had a surprise at the end of the week where it was 60 degrees out. So I took her to a park after a doctor's appointment. Week 8 is using a lot of Ali Edwards kits and goodies. And I love this as well. The colors are just so bright and vibrant, and they all go so well together, even though I combine things from Studio Calico and Ali Edwards. So I was working on my Stop the Blur planner and talking about the nonsense of this Pepsi Peeps special edition drink, and it was disgusting. But Nora had a play date with her friend Zoe, and that's just a picture of them playing. And then I took Nora to Chipotle one day. It's winter break. This is winter break week. So that's why Nora has play dates and why I took her to lunch. I'm remembering now. Jeeves with my new jacket. So apparently he was a fan. And then I took Nora to get boba, and we went to Dave & Buster's. I made this little shaker pocket. And this picture of us at dinner together. I cut up this card and spread it over into this 4x6 section, which I thought was fine. We're 12. Nora was making slime in this picture. And I finally finished. I put done, finished 2022's Stop the Blur project. And then church pictures, and then Jeeves snuggling at night, and lots and lots of journaling about the weekend. Okay, this is another one of my favorite weeks. So this is week 9. I did a lot of hand stitching on cards, and I don't think this was one that I filmed, which is why I was able to stitch on the cards, because I think it would have taken me forever if I was filming it. But this is a picture of me working on my Stop the Blur album, Nora being silly in her beanbag that's full of stuffies. Just journaling 6 different things about week 9, how she loves to pick social justice minded books at the library, how my craft space is changing, and connections with Nora's friends and friends at school. I painted her nails Easter themed, painted my own nails, got my car washed. So I used a lot of items from the Care and Delight kits from Ali Edwards. Nora's hair is wavy when I braid it at night wet, so I love that. Some new storage that I got, again, hand stitching around this heart. Snuggle, I care about this so much. Things that I'm delighting in, 3 different things, and getting boba with my mom and picking out Nora's Easter dress together, which is a tradition we have, and this yummy cake. Did some more hand stitching down here. I just love this spread. Okay, and then week 10. Another bright one. Now you can see now I have the Paper Person subscription, so I used a lot of Paper Person items and Studio Calico here. So this veneer is Studio Calico, but the papers and the cards are Paper Person. So now we're in March. I'm just talking about a summary of the week. So I wrote business, PTA, content, snow, Scholastic Book Fair, Literacy Night, Nor'easter Storm, Matt's 41st birthday, leading at work and with PTA, and the talent show, My Physical, and the Addams Family Musical. So there was a lot going on this week. I can see hints of spring in this photo here. I'm journaling more detailed about Monday through Thursday, and shared a picture of one of my December daily projects. And this is Nora at dance class, rehearsing for her recital, learning their new dance. We went to a new place for gluten-free crepes, which was delicious. And so I journaled about that, and just took a picture of the book fair once it was all put away. And then this is, okay, so this is me finishing talking about how I'm making this project for the first time, Project Life. So picture of my desk as I'm working, and we watched Turbo, and this is what I did on Saturday. So worked on Project Life and watched a movie and had a beer while I was crafting. So it was a good day. I also got to meet my friend Linda. Linda loves creating, and that was really fun. So that's a picture of us. Then Nora went to her friend's house for a play date after church, and my husband made homemade crepes. This is a very busy week. Week 11. Come on. This one turned out pretty cute too. Lots of blues and grays. Back to Allie Edwards. These asterisks are from Studio Calico. And I'm just talking about how it was a really strange week because Nora had a half day, and then she didn't have any school Thursday or Friday because of conferences, and then there was a nor'easter. So we got nonstop heavy wet snow. We got like 6 to 7 inches just overnight. And then just talking about all the snow we got, and how our county got the most snow out of all the counties. This gorgeous picture of the nor'easter. Jeeves sleeping, Nora in my craft room. She did her own makeup, but she also lost a tooth. She had a play date. What else? Oh, she was practicing her handstand, which was funny. Oops, I forgot to put something under here. Oh, well. Took Nora to the mall. And took my husband out to dinner for his birthday. He turned 41, so I journaled about that. And Nora and I got matching shirts. Currently watching Married at First Sight, March Madness, and The Mandalorian Season 3. Listening to the Jan-Jun Show podcast and adopting wellness podcasts. Nora's obsessed with the song Victoria's Secret. Grateful for Matt's 41st birthday. The flexibility of my job and matching clothes. Feeling excited about my 2023 documenting Project Life journey. Feeling close to Matt. Making room for Nora's makeup and accessories, a new vanity for the win, and dinner Friday. Big journaling about Saturday, and my husband made a bunch of yummy food for our friend's birthday party. Nora being super goofy, and my husband playing bass. Lots going on this week. Okay. Week 12, here we go. So more March happening, March 20th. Talking about a super busy week, typical Mondays. Nora always had dance practice on Mondays. Bunny, and our first bunny sighting in the yard. We love going for walks in our neighborhood and finding bunnies. Nora and I did a 3-marker challenge. She's still practicing her handstands here. Girl Scouts, where I had to lead the meeting for that, which was about fitness for that week, and then I journaled about each day. I added an insert because of the talent show, and so there was a lot of photos, so I just added this little insert here. A picture of me and one of the other PTA officers at the concession stand, and that's Nora's teacher. This is my friend and and her kids, and Nora and another PTA officer's kid. Nora and her friend Winnie doing a little hand game. And then this one was Nora and I making soap, which was fun. I got to have lunch with my friend Julie. It was delicious. Here we go, still practicing our handstand. Discovering this new boba place, which was so cute. And unfortunately, some lady asked me if I worked there because Asian, and I journaled about that and stamped, okay, Karen, rude, cringe, disappointed, dismayed, displeased, disgruntled, come on, don't be a dick. And the screenshot of what I wrote on Facebook and my face. So, but I did get some good photos. We were watching March Madness, so Nora's pretending to cheer for them. And then my husband with his crazy hair in the morning. So funny. And then after church on Sunday, we had 2 of who we call the Grofflings over to our house. You see them a lot. Well, you see Abby a lot in Project Life, and probably last year in Stop the Blur. Because Nora and Abby are good friends. So the 2 of them are playing here. Sometimes they play nice and sometimes they don't. You know how it is, right? Okay, and then the end of the week, we were laughing so hard. we were crying playing Barbies together. This is definitely giving me spring vibes, this spread. So this is what, week 13. So yeah, we can see that there's daffodils that want to come up. Picture of Nora by the daffodils. And she had a bad cough, so she needed to have her nebulizer treatment. She got a new baby, and she's obsessed with her baby dolls at this point, and it continues. So it's been really fun watching her play and learn and grow with her baby dolls. It was a nice week. It got to be nice out, so I took her to the school playground for the first time that year. This fell off, but it's talking about how I was in a bad mood and had a tough day. I don't know where it went though. March 30th. Oh, okay. It went here. It goes here. Shall we fix it while I am doing the flip through? Let's do it. I just take tape from the Dollar Tree. It's just like good old fashioned tape. And that's it. Tough day. All right, so in this case, I'm combining a lot, like Studio Calico, Ali Edwards, and Paper Person. We had dinner at our favorite Thai place, and Nora got Thai iced tea. We went out and got ice cream for April 1st at the Snowman, which is like one of the oldest and most delicious ice cream joints in our area. There's a picture of Nora and Matt playing Just Dance, and pictures of the food that we've been eating. Nora doing some shenanigans on her little really old swing set outside, and Nora at her friend's house having homemade tostadas. Okay. Week 14 is a selfie of my new shirt that I got. Nora at her allergy appointment, just chilling. Picture of the cat chewing on my hair, which he always does after I get it dyed, which is hilarious. Now the daffodils have bloomed. This was a PTA meeting with the board. Nora painting while I craft, and I just think this is hilarious. I walked out and she's like drinking tea, watching her phone. So that was a funny photo. Second half of the week, I am journaling current delights, daffodils and sunshine days, new haircut and color, Nora's interest in crafting, trying a new local person of color owned restaurant, Good Friday service with Nora, Super Mario Brothers movie, Easter scavenger hunt at home, hosting and dyeing eggs. So that's us at the restaurant that we discovered, owned by some amazing folks, called O'Corn. And Nora loved the flan. Journaling about Easter Sunday, taking Nora and Abby and Abby's older brother Liam to see Super Mario, hosting Easter at our house, and there's Nora with her basket, being silly with my husband in the morning right before the scavenger hunt that we do every year, us dyeing eggs out on the porch, and Nora's pretty dress. I also saved this note that the children's director wrote that was in one of the golden eggs she got at church. And then week 15 was spring break, and so Nora had a play date. She got to go to her friend's house. Okay, that's her pretending to film an ASMR video. And then she went to a different friend's house a different day, and they're playing with baby dolls. Fortunately, the weather was gorgeous, so I got this pretty shot of the trees near our house. We went to a friend's house. It was really nice. So clearly, because she's in shorts and a tank top in April, which doesn't normally happen in upstate New York. That's the first time I took Nora to that boba place I discovered a few weeks ago. We got in a car accident, which was no bueno, and I journal about that. That's why I have no thank you and currently loathing. Thought those are really appropriate sentiments. And then how she's sitting in my husband's car with no booster seat. That's why there's the exclamation point there. And we went to Troy and just, yeah, had some dinner, walked around. So that's her at one of the bookstores reading. And then my husband went away to Washington for work. So Nora and I dropped him at the airport, and then she went to a birthday party. And this week he's away, week 16. I think, so the first day she had a friend over after school. Second day, my friend took Nora to help me out. So that's her and her little friend there. Nora and her friends at school with their favorite lunch aid. I hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which was a huge deal for me. And a story about Nora. I was with my friend Lauren at her house. She's the PTA vice president. And Nora helped herself to a bowl of pasta, not thinking, and it was not gluten-free pasta, but she was okay, thank God. And then Nora fell asleep on me, which was so cute. And that's us at dinner on Friday. We had a fundraiser at our church. So that's me and my friend April. Nora with a mask on her face. My friends Leilani and Jenny and I, we did a Project Life chat premiere video, and we got a new toilet seat. So that's pretty funny. Week 17 and 18. So here we have 2 weeks again. There's Nora with a bucket on her head being silly. Catching up with old friends, very, very, very dear friends. We don't get together very often, but it's one of those friendships where we like pick up where we left off. This gorgeous tree in our neighborhood, Nora and her friend Landon, bath bomb. I broke out in hives everywhere because of stress. We had a church talent share, and we took Nora and her friend to dinner after. Let's see, my husband made some homemade japchae, which is a Korean dish that I love. It was Teacher Appreciation Week, so it was super busy for me. I had a lot going on. My husband was pushing Nora in the laundry basket down the hall, which was funny, and struggling because she's obviously huge. It was Asian American Pacific Islander month, so Nora's picking some books at the library. We went to the farmer's market. What else? Okay, Nora had a sick day. I resanded and spray painted our table outside. Nora had a play date after church. And yes, we got Korean food for dinner one night. That's her and the owner of the Korean restaurant's son. That's Nora at school. And that was April into May. So now we're fully into May. This is week 19. We got our caterpillars we get every year that turn into painted lady butterflies. Nora was sick. We got a trampoline. And she was sick most of the week, and then she was better by Friday, and we went to the Valley Cats game, which is our local like semi-pro baseball team, and she loves Southpaw. She got a picture with Southpaw. And then it was Mother's Day and Tulip Festival, so we went to that. And these are all the things for Mother's Day. I got a new printer, got some Lululemon, got some shirts at Zara, a couple things at Old Navy. My husband brought me McDonald's breakfast in bed and a Starbucks. My mom came over, we had dinner, and I got kitty cat snuggles. This was at the Tulip Festival. Nora likes to ride the ponies, so this picture I love. Is just different pictures of her throughout the years riding the same pony, like the same people come every year. Picture of Nora and I, and then Nora looking so grown. Week 20. We're playing a new game here, and I think my husband went away again. Yeah, he went away again for work. So Nora and I were reading on the porch. We were playing a new game we got. I chaperoned a school field trip. Nora had a play date after school. And there was a, oh my gosh. Yep. STEAM night at school. And so that's what these pictures are from. Another PTA thing. Kitty snuggles. I took Nora to dinner and for frozen yogurt while Matt was away. And then we played Barbies. And then he came home, took the red eye, and we went to my niece's first birthday party. And Nora had her dance recital. And after that, we took her to lunch or dinner with her friends. And these are all pictures of her at the recital. Let's see if I can. Week 21, it's May. It's been May, but I'm ready for it to be over at this point. Different photos from Monday. So play date, me speaking at school for PTA stuff, Nora getting this new juice box by one of her favorite YouTubers and Roblox players. And then in the same vein, she ended up picking out like an Aufmau wine box thing. I don't know. It's it's a YouTuber. Nora started to regularly walk our neighbor's dog, Fenway, and I love this picture. They had career day at school, so there's a picture of Nora that her teacher took in a ambulance. And after school one day, I let her play in the playground with her friend. And then it was our anniversary, 9-year anniversary. I also took Nora to Sky Zone for a birthday party. So that's our wedding photo. Well, a photo on our wedding day, and then on our date, lunch date, and our lunch choices, and me just journaling about our day. And then Friday night, we went up to Saratoga and had our margaritas and Mexican food. So journal about that. And these are pictures from our like family day, I guess, afternoon trip. And then it was really nice out on Sunday. So we had some neighbors over and we took the sprinkler out and the kids ran around in the sprinkler. And then week, what is this, 22, almost to June, and it's really nice weather. So we put the blow up water slide up for the first time. Nora got to play outside after school. She got to hold the baby chicks that hatched in her classroom. And what else? Oh, Nora had a bunch of friends over on a Friday night, which was really cute. I had made like a little charcuterie board for them, and they had root beer floats, and they were playing inside. It was really cute. They went on the water slide, and that's them having dinner. And let's see, after church on Sunday, Nora and her friend stayed overnight, actually, Saturday night, and then into Sunday. And they were hiding in this big box together, which was really funny. And then I started to figure out my Cricut machine. That's what I did all day Saturday. And so that's that. And then as I'm taking a break from trying to figure out how to use my Cricut, shout out to Tracy Reed for helping me figure it out. Nora, I go in her room and she's like cozy watching her iPad on her loft bed. Okay, this is week 23. We're almost done. You guys are troopers. If you're still here, write in the comments, trooper. Probably will be like 1 or 2 people, and I wouldn't blame you. So this was really fun. This was a collab with Jenny Garcia. We both used the Fierce kit from Tracy Reed, and so to document our week, because obviously June is Pride Month, but Pride is every day, right? And so Nora's reading a book here called Something Happened in Our Town, and I journaled about the, just the important and vital reasons to read books like this with our kids. I got my car detailed. Nora was helping me at a PTA book distribution event, and she was dancing. We did a little fun kit here, a little craft where we grew some crystals and put them in a like terrarium type thing. We took the chickens home this weekend, so this I was going to journal on and like just kind of clip it in here, but this is a grid of Nora with the cat. There's the cat looking at the chickens in the bin. They're in my craft room, and Nora holding them, saying goodbye to them. She got a new haircut. I got a new haircut. My husband and I went on a lunch date. What else? I finished a 2022 summer album in a Storyline Chapters album. There's a picture of the baby chicks. Nora found a new love of this gluten-free bakery's ice cream sandwich, and we also tried pho, and Nora liked it. And then Nora and her friend were hanging out on Saturday, and they both got to hold the chicks, which they loved, and then they were playing dress up. They're so cute. Week 24, Monday, she said goodbye to the chickens, and we also had a play date. There was, kids got to pet these like therapy donkeys at school, which was kind of crazy. I never even knew that kind of thing existed. She had a play date with a friend, taking Fenway for a walk. She had her friend over, and there was field day at school. I actually had roses on my rose bush, which was crazy. And we did our annual Father's Day family hike. So there's field day. Nora had not a sleepover, a play date. These are pictures from our family hike, and we counted 107 salamanders. We got dinosaur barbecue and our favorite Dutch udder ice cream. We love our Father's Day hikes. Look how cute this place is. The detail in the store. Isn't it cute? All right, so that is week 24. Week 25, so this is Juneteenth, and Nora went to a friend's house. I had to work from home, so she was with her friend this day. The next day, she got to use her friend's pool. There was the colorathon fundraiser at school. I got my Laurel Denise planner, which I use now. We went to the local country club for a pool day. And lots of journaling about the end of this week because it's her last day of second grade. So pictures of her teachers and her principal. And after school, took her to go mini golfing and get lunch and ice cream with her friend Fiona. And then after church on Sunday, I look back and Nora and her friend Abby are holding hands asleep, which I was like, it was the cutest thing ever. And then Nora taking Fenway for a walk, and that was the end of the week. And also, she looks like she's 20 to me in this picture. Not really, but look at her. She looks so old. Okay. And then last week, week 26. Woo-woo, we made it. It just happened, so you probably watched the video. But anyway, Nora getting kitty snuggles, discovering these like super cute blind bag type toys that she scored a big deal on at Joann. My rose bush actually has 10 roses. Seeing my Korean adoptee friends for a little quick dinner night, and Nora and her friend Winnie, who was over for the day, got to go in the pool because she's officially on summer break at this point. So right now I'm playing Nora and Matt are playing Mario Kart. Nora wants a kitten. I'm planning a flamingo party. We're eating Korean food. It's swimming weather. We're transitioning to summer. Nora's having trouble sleeping. We're celebrating Mariana and Marcos getting married, and Nora having later bedtimes. This is journaling about the wedding of our friends. What a great way to end volume 1. Our friends getting married, right? So there's my husband and I with my friend Mariana and Marcos. And there's Nora and Matt snuggling, which I loved capturing that picture while we were watching Super Mario Brothers. And these are all photos from the wedding. And then my one hydrangea bloom that I had. And wedding photos. And then Sunday after church, or during church, Nora and her friend Hannah, which is Abby's older sister. They've been doing each other's hair at church lately, which is super cute. Okay, so I know this was a very, very, very long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Everything I use is either Ali Edwards, Studio Calico, or Paper Person. And then there's always like, you know, American Crafts goodies mixed in there. But that is my Project Life album number 1 for 2023. I cannot wait to start album number 2, volume number 2. I hope you've enjoyed following me along my journey figuring this all out. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. And I'll see you next time. Take care, friends, and remember that you are enough. Thanks for watching. Bye.